I'm very tired, chat. And you know what that means. You know what it means when I am very tired. It means that I am either going to be the funniest fucking bitch, or I am going to be utterly brain dead. Let's see which one it's gonna be today, chat. Let's see which one it's gonna be. We're going back to hardcore mode. Let's go. Okay. How did I do Sybil's voice again? Okay, it seems we're gonna be very brain dead today. What was Sybil's voice again? Ah, right. Be careful out there, both of you. Sybil turns and closes the door behind her.
What an unfortunately short visit.
Alrighty. Let's call it a night. Mind walking me home? Well, this is me. Are you good finding your way back? Are you sure I can't stay here? I don't like the thought of having to go up that mountain road on my own tonight. Nervously look back at the dark road behind you. Nod or yep. Which one, chat? Should we ask to stay? Or should we be okay with it? Should we just go up the mountain? Or should we ask to stay or be like nervous and look behind us? Ask to stay, steal food, sleep. Okay, Belgian. Harry, you got any ideas? Also, fun fact, the tiny torment, the baby torment, my younger brother, his girlfriend follows the channel. She said she tries to catch streams, but unfortunately, I usually stream when she's either in class or at work. So, if you're out there, I see you. I know you. I know you get my notifs. She's got notifications turned on. Harry's driving. Alright, never mind then. I mean, if we go up the mountain, we might run into, not Reese, the other guy. Fuck, I forgot his name. It's not Monroe. We might run into the, masked guy again. Stay strapped to get clapped. Hello, future sister-in-law of Temp. We don't know yet. We don't know. That's up to my brother. I kind of want to get back just because Tabitha's pissed. Yeah, let's just go. Cool. I'll see you around. Yeah, we're in this together.
Yeah, we are. Stay safe, buddy. Good luck.
Who?
As far as you know, those creatures from the woods have infested these trails as well, but it's too late for you to turn around. You either make it back to the estate, or you won't. Continue down the path. Almost home. Your salvation in sight, you make a mad dash to the door.
Oh, thank God you're back! Where the hell have you been? I called you back as soon as I had reception. Wayne! That's the mask guy's name. I don't know why I keep forgetting his name. I called you back as soon as I had reception. Did you? I didn't notice. We are not going to tell her about what happened. Do you know anyone named Wayne? You feel a slight but palpable hesitation before Tabitha answers. I employ over 100 people. I'm sure I know a Wayne. You hesitated. She hesitated. Should we call her out on it, chat? Should we call her out? Belgian says yes. My drink is half frozen. I just had a chunk of ice in my mouth. I'm sorry. Should we call her out? Belgian says yes. We are not telling anybody that we were there. The entire point of pretending that we weren't there is that we weren't there. Honestly. Okay, you hesitated before answering me. Okay. You hesitated before answering me about Wayne. It's late and you never came home. I'm sorry that your random questions and accusations caught me off guard. Wait, you smell like nature and old dog. You must have met Stella then. Ugh, that explains everything. I'm going to bed. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm not going to ask her to tuck me in. That is... What? Just be like, okay, good night. Or, wait, you don't want to hang out. Belgian, no, we are not doing that. That's stupid. Because it's not your playthrough. It's my playthrough. I don't know. I'm kind of torn between wait, you don't want to hang out and okay, good night. I'm kind of torn, chat. What choice should we make? I'm refusing to leave town. That's not even going to be an answer. That's not even going to be an answer. So we're not getting that one. Yeah. Okay. Good night. Also, I just now noticed there's a collie in the fucking portrait. Look at it. The cute little collie baby. Oh, so fluffy. Okay. Okay. Good night. Okay. Good night. You're alone at the estate. The sound of the wind whistling through the house gives you an uneasy feeling in your gut. It's probably best to turn in and try to leave the night behind you. You thoughtlessly stumbled into your room, and before you even fully realize you're there, you've already collapsed onto the mattress, exhausted. From the relative safety of this uncomfortable bed, the events of the past evening seem like something that happened to someone else. Though you can still clearly picture the terror you felt in those moments. For now, you're safe and you're warm. Eventually, the sun will rise and chase away the monsters and make them seem like nothing but bad dreams. Maybe tomorrow, if you're lucky, you'll wake up in the normal world and have a boring week in the mountains with your sour-faced cousin. It's a nice thought, but deep down, you can't help but worry that things will only get worse. We have survived night 1. I love the animation. It's so good.
Reese? That is blood. That is blood on the floor. Sheeps. Shorps. Oh no, they're alpacas. Alpacas. Hi, Big Bertha. Giant pumpkin. Tabitha, you've got to start closing the door. Leaves are getting in the house. What in the hell? Yeah, we did kind of mess up a tiny bit by not exploring and just being like, forget about it. But that path could have led to us dying. Ah, Pasta Puppeteer. Finish up episode 1. Candy from Baby. This is the end of episode 1. Episode 2 awaits. If you'd like to continue with this world state in episode 2, please save your game now. Epico. Let's go. We've saved. Continue. Would you like to see a recap of episode 1 before you start? No, we're good. You open your eyes. The sun has risen. The birds are singing. You are still alive, and for now, you are safe. Your gaze wanders across the room to the window in the woods beyond. You wonder if the monsters are lurking there right now, just beyond the trees, ready to pounce as soon as you leave the crumbling estate. A familiar unease settles into your gut, tangling into a knot of anxiety, wriggling as the events of last night play out in your head. You can't help but remember Duke, slumped against a tree, pieces of him scattered across the clearing. You're not sure if you'll ever feel okay again after what you've seen. But you can't stay in bed forever. Hunger pulls you from the clammy depths of the mattress. You can refresh yourself on the events of previous days by using the journal icon in the quick menu. Let's check on Dustin. You open the drawers to check in on Dustin. Oh good, he's still there.
Human is back!
I see you have bread now.
Yes, Dustin found a bread. Dustin also ate a bug last night. Good night for Dustin.
Because that's how he's written. Listen, we like Dustin just the way he is. Have you met Frou Frou?
Monster.
Can I talk to you about something horrible that happened last night? I mean, true, he can't tell anybody. He's a fucking possum. Can I talk to you about something horrible that happened last night?
Human can always talk to Dustin. What happened?
Belgian thinks Dustin is cute, and he would be right. Dustin is adorable. I watched a man die, Dustin. The woods are full of big scary monsters. The woods are full of monsters and I can't go home, or never mind. Why do you hate Dustin, Harry? He's just a dude. little guy. Possums are good because they eat ticks, which carry Lyme disease. And they're very, very good animals. They don't even get rabies. It's almost impossible for them to get rabies because their blood temperature is so low. Okay, should we talk about the fact that Duke is dead, or should we talk about the woods being full of big scary monsters? We're just gonna factor in these top two because the other ones are kind of useless. Belgian says he would tell him about the monsters. Maybe he knows something. That's a good point, Belgian. Okay. Then we'll tell him about the monsters. The woods are full of big scary monsters.
Dustin understand. World is full of big scaries. When Dustin gets scared, Dustin pretend to be dead. Good advice for human, maybe.
How are they a nuisance? I've never had a problem with possums. Can I have my clothes back?
He's Dustin clothes now. No give back. Dustin bite if tried to take.
What if I ask nicely, though?
Dustin bites. Dustin have big teeth.
Should we reach for the clothes anyway and risk getting bitten? Belgian says we should keep him as a friend because he might save us from an attack at some point. Belgian thinks Dustin is very, very important. Should we reach for the clothes anyway? I feel like we should risk it. I feel like we should risk it. I mean, it's not like we can get rabies, because possums don't give you rabies. Belgian thinks that we should back off. Become werepossum. Okay, fine. Back off. They're not worth it. You back off before the little possum can follow through on his threat. You aren't in the mood to catch whatever weird disease possums in North Carolina might carry.
Good. Dustin not want bite, but Dustin will bite.
Okay, it was nice to catch up, Dustin. I'll leave you be.
Okay.
You gently close the door. Let's look out the window. Creep towards the window, careful not to be seen by whatever might be lurking in the garden. For a second, you thought you saw movement. It could have been an animal. Could have been something else. Whatever it was, it's gone now. I think that it was Wayne. Poke around the closet. Great, the doll didn't move during the night. Maybe it isn't haunted after all, though. After everything you went through yesterday, that's hardly a consolation. You turn back to the rest of the room. Time to start your day. You're back in the kitchen. Frou-Frou eyes you from her favorite spot on the counter. Her pupils dilate, and her tail twitches. I see you are still here. How unfortunate. Excuse me, ma'am. May I pet you? I believe we have been over this. That filthy pair of hands will not befoul my fur. Gretchen sends her regards. Inform Frou-Frou that Gretchen still draws breath in episode 2. We just got a fucking Oh my god. Can't believe we just got an achievement for that. Okay.
C'est silver toujours. That creature has not yet returned to whatever vile pit of hell it had crawled from. Myrte. Truly ours is not a kind god.
Hey! You sure took your time getting up. I watched a man die. That's a hell of a way to greet your cousin. Hey, cuz. Are you kidding me? That is like the worst French accent. I'm just being silly. Fuck you too. Fuck you, Belgian. Yeah, hey, cuz. How you doing? How am I doing? I'm half an hour late for work is how I'm doing. I wanted to make sure I relayed this message in person in case you decided to ignore my texts again. I want any repeats of last night. From now on, no running around in the woods after dark. It's dangerous out there. You could fall down a cliff, you could get stuck in a hidden cave somewhere, you could get lost in the woods and never be found. Just 'cause nothing ever happens here doesn't mean it's safe. Just 'cause Stella spends a lot of time in the woods don't mean she'll keep you out of trouble. I want you home by sunset from here on out. Aren't you the boss? How can you be late? What is up with you and Stella? Okay, we have 3 explore options. What is up with you and Stella? Aren't you the boss? How can you be late? Or can I hang out with you today? I don't want to be by myself. Which one should we pick, chat? Either way, it's not going to continue the story because it is an explore option. I can speak. This is how you know I'm tired. I start slurring my words and the Texas accent starts coming out more. I like that frou-frou is just glaring at us. Wonderful. Fantastic. Which one should we pick, chat? You know, let's ask about Stella. What is up with you and Stella? We just have history, that's all. I don't need to explain myself to you. Aren't you the boss? How can you be late to work if you own the mines? Just 'cause I own the mines don't mean I don't have responsibilities. If I'm late, or if I don't show up, then things aren't done right. Can I hang out with you today? I don't want to be by myself. At the mines? No! I'm sorry about last night. I had no idea what was going to happen, and I didn't think I'd worry you like that. Good. Glad we're on the same page. That damned smile. Get your cousin to flash her pearly whites. Let's go! Hi, Squishy. Hello. I'm late enough as it is. I'm going to work, and I expect you to see you here at sunset. Tabitha takes a few steps toward the door. Sunset! Your cousin, huffily, exits the kitchen. Her footsteps fade down the hall, ending in the characteristic creak, then slam of the front door as it opens and closes behind her. Once again, you are the only human in the estate. It seems you make a habit of bad first impressions, no? The cat chuckles mockingly. Time to start your day. Make a PB&J. You quickly scrape together the ingredients and gobble up a delicious breakfast. Man, this makes me want a fucking peanut butter and banana sandwich. And that's that. Tabitha's right. After last night, the last thing you need is to be sucked into more adventures. You're not going to leave the estate. You're going to do what you were told and wait for her to get back from work. After last night, you should try and make things up to your cousin. Screw going to town. Try to clean the guest bathroom instead. Head to town or investigate the garden. Those are our options, chat. Which one should we pick? Which one do you think sounds best? Ads ahoy. Also, somebody really needs to put those flowers in water. And if we investigate the garden, it's not going to progress the story any, so we might as well. As you guys wander to the garden door, you shudder, remembering the brief glimpse of something you saw from your upstairs window. It was probably just a raccoon, but the uncertainty of what you saw gnaws at you and compels you to investigate, only to prove that it was nothing. At the very least, you don't see anything now. Hell no, let's go back inside. Fuck that. On second thought, you've been through enough in the past 24 hours. You'd rather not put yourself in another potentially horrifying situation. Time to figure out what to do with the rest of your day. Okay, should we head to town or should we clean the guest bathroom, chat? Which one do we pick? Which one do you think? Personally, I don't want to go back to that bathroom because, yeah, that's an image that you can smell, to say the least. If anything, I think Janie should be cleaning it, but unfortunately, she's not here. There's a lot of back boxes of macaroni. Should we head to town or should we clean the guest bathroom? Belgian's not paying attention, so I don't have him to ask. You're not paying attention, so I don't have you to ask. Should we head to town or should we try and clean the guest bathroom instead? Belgian says to clean the guest bathroom. Ugh, I'm so tired. Belgian's like plot twist. You go to the bathroom and you die. That would be funny. I would have to start all over, but it would be well fucking worth it. I was thinking more like just the sheer stench is what kills us. Okay, time to solve this in the age-old manner. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by its toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. My mother said to pick the very best one, and you are not it. Okay. We're heading to town, chat. We're heading to town. Tabitha isn't here to stop you now. You head outside. Back to the mountain path that leads to town. The walk back to town is much less pleasant today than it was yesterday, when you didn't yet know that the woods were full of monsters and strange men who know your name. You stare anxiously into the darkness between the trees, searching for any signs of movement, but the woods are still. At least for now. The autumn-tinged mountains, sprawling for miles in every direction, now feel less like beautiful scenery and more like the walls of a cage. Almost back to town. You make it to town in one piece. No creatures jumped out at you. No scary men blocked your path. The sight of other people is comforting, helping you forget the things you've witnessed as if they happened to someone else. Oh, hey, Tempest. We were just talking about you. I stopped by Sybil's to pick up her new tea blend, and, well,
You're the biggest thing to come into town since the coal mine. Folks have been absolutely buzzing about you.
you went out with Stella last night, right? Did something happen out there? She barely even waved when she walked by. Street smart, lie. Duke had a hunting accident. Street smart, lie. We just got some really good footage is all. Tell Avery the whole truth. I'm traumatized and not ready to talk about it yet. Geez, nosy much, I hardly know you, or say nothing. I don't think we should give any hint or indication that we knew that Duke was out there or that, we even crossed Duke. I think that we should just keep that under our hat. If we know what's best for us, I don't think we should give any indication that we ran into Duke, because I am not going to get got by the police. I ain't going to get got by the police.
We just got some really good footage is all.
Now that is juicy. Tell you what, I'm on break for the next half hour. How about you swing by the diner? Winnie can fix you some of Sybil's new blend and try and calm your nerves.
It's chaga and lemon balm. It does wonders to relieve stress and tension.
And if you want to spill the beans about what happened, I'm all ears. Anyway, it's up to you. See you around. See you, Sybil.
Take care now, Avery. I see you're a private person. I can respect that. You never know how someone might respond to hearing the truth of what you encountered last night. I better get back to it myself. I'm glad I was able to catch you this morning, only to see how you were holding up. Please don't hesitate to stop by if I can be of any help.
What aren't you telling us? Yeah, I think that this is a good option. I think we should be like, what aren't you telling us? Because, I mean, the obvious answer to this is nobody fucking said anything. The woods being full of monsters, I mean, people will believe or not believe whatever the hell they want. I don't really care about that. This is another good option here is, wait, do you know anything else about ditchlings? So, kind of between the two, isn't it? Give me a tip. Okay, chat, I got a button. I got a button to make two-part decisions easier. Got a button and I got a cup. Put the button in the cup, shake it. Okay. Heads, we use our street smart ability. Tails, we ask about the ditchlings. Ready? 1, 2. Heads. We use street smart.
What aren't you telling us? You're awfully relaxed given everything you told us last night. I've shared what I know about ditchlings, and I trust that you, Stella, and Kanika have what it takes to get to the bottom of things. I'm so sorry to cut our conversation short, but I got things that need tending to. Stay safe, and God bless.
And with that, you're alone on Main Street. What to do
do with the rest of your morning?
Swing by the diner, swing by the general store, or head straight to the library. Let's go by the general store. Let's explore. This is your first time seeing the general store in the light of day. I mean, it looks nice. Looks exactly how I would expect a general store to look, actually. I like that there's like 2 things of beer back here. That's funny. A young man sits at the table by the register, too preoccupied with his phone to care that you stepped in. Offer him your boiled peanuts! The young man looks up at your now quite pungent bag of peanuts, curls his lips in disgust, and returns to his phone. What you doing on your phone? Games? You probably haven't heard of them.
Hi, I just got to town yesterday.
Yeah, I know. Mom told me. What's your name? Miles. If I wanted to buy chips or something, do I talk to you or... I guess, yeah. Kanika decided to skip work today, so of course whatever plans I had didn't matter. Just take the chips. I don't care. I'm paying for my chips. I insist. I'm not ringing you up. Take them or leave them. Won't Kanika get mad? Street smart. Hell yeah. Thanks for looking out. No. That is very tempting, but no. Belgium's like, hell yeah. Okay. Which one should we pick, chat? I don't think mentioning Kanika would make him very happy, because I'm pretty sure Miles is her brother. Like, her little brother or something. Wouldn't that be stealing? I don't know. I'm too tired to be making decisions, chat. This is why I'm relying on you guys today. Oh shit, it's already been almost an hour. Fuck. Fuck my life. Okay. I guess we'll just go with Street Smart. That's what Belgian picked. Thanks for looking out, man. You grab a bag of salt and vinegar chips from a nearby shelf. It will sustain you in the coming days. I'm sorry, every time I fucking see that line, every fucking time I hear somebody say it will sustain you in the coming days, I think of that fucking Tumblr post where you're at the McDonald's ordering a burger and they ask if you want a combo meal and you pull the picture of fucking Michael Jackson out of your pocket and be all like, Mike, what do I do? And he's just like, get the fries. It will sustain you in the coming days. It's so fucking stupid. It's so fucking stupid. I don't know why my brain's like this. Right on. So, where's Kanika? Not here. Okay. See ya, Miles, I guess. I mean, warning him about the monsters in the woods isn't gonna do anything. He probably knows. And asking him how to get to the mines seems stupid. Although, no harm in asking. Let's go ahead and ask. Do you know how to get to the mines? Maps are free. You take a map of the town. The mines are a couple of miles away, but you now have the power to visit your cousin of your own free will. Okay, see you, Miles. Miles doesn't respond as you turn and leave the general store. Steal from the general store. She's got a fucking achievement for that. All right. I guess swing by the diner. You head towards the diner. The diner's a little quiet today, but the air is still heavy with the tantalizing smell of breakfast. God, I'm actually kind of hungry, chat. Like, legit, I'm kind of hungry. Drops live. I do not care. Talk to Avery. Coffee date. Get coffee with Avery. Nice. You slide into the booth across from Avery. Hey there, stranger. Before you can exchange words, Winnie sidles up, a fresh mug of tea in hand. Heard you might need this, and don't worry about paying for it. The funeral has you worried plenty already, I bet. And the answer to 26 down is oink. What? But the clue is pen sound. How's that sound a pen makes? Wait, pen like pig pen? Are you kidding me? How was I supposed to guess that? I don't know why you even bother with those things. It's just gonna frustrate you. It's just something to do to fill the time, but maybe I should switch to Sudoku. Winnie leaves Avery, contemplating daily newspaper puzzles, returning to her seat behind the counter. So, what the hell really happened last night? You can tell me, I won't judge. Try your tea. The man in the far corner clears his throat as you bring the cup to your mouth. Don't mind Julius. I don't think he drinks anything other than coffee. You hesitantly take a sip of your tea. It tastes like you're drinking mold that someone tried to unsuccessfully spruce up with lemon balm. What the hell is this tea? Politely put the tea down and never pick it back up, or it tastes healthy. Take another sip. Oh god, I hate that description that it tastes healthy. That is always not a good sign. Politely put the tea down and never pick it back up. That's usually my go-to if I don't like something. You politely put the tea back down, never intending to pick it back up. But nobody needs to know that. I probably should have warned you about the tea. Chaga does not mess around. It's supposed to be super healthy for you, and it sure tastes like it. It's a challenging drink. What if you don't believe me? I'm not here to judge. I'm here to listen. Last night still feels raw. I'm not really sure I can really talk about it. What if we just chat? I totally feel you. What do you want to know? Have you lived here your whole life? Nah, I moved here from Charlotte 3 years ago now, maybe a little more. I lost track. Aunt Winnie offered me a place to stay and a job, and who was I to pass on that sort of generosity? To be honest, it still feels like I just moved in. Practically everyone, apart from the Cole folks, grew up in this town, so it's like I'm the perpetual new kid. Don't get me wrong, people here are plenty polite and friendly, but there's shared history I'll never be a part of. Do you regret moving here? I don't think I have a choice to have second thoughts. I'm not going anywhere without Aunt Winnie, and there's no way she's leaving this place. Why'd you leave, Charlotte? If you don't mind me asking. Nah, it's cool. I was having some education disputes with my folks. They had thoughts on how my life was supposed to go, and I had other plans. It, wasn't great, especially since I was still stuck under their roof. When my aunt heard about it, she offered me a job and a place to stay, and the rest is history. So, let's see. So, Stella said you were throwing a party this weekend. So, about this party of yours, what should I expect? Black tie or more like a warehouse rave? Neither. No fancy expensive hors d'oeuvres and no MDMA either. Just a little house party. Avery grabs a napkin, pulling out a pen and quickly scribbling something on the thin paper before handing it to you. That's my place. Come by anytime after 6 on Saturday. It's almost Halloween. Don't seem like anyone else is going to throw one, so I stepped up to the plate. Though if you didn't come prepared with a costume, don't worry. I'm sure I can convince the bouncer to let you in anyway. Is there anything to do for fun around here? Nah, not really. Unless you like gardening, or maybe shooting cans with BB guns. I'm more the gardening persuasion, so I can't help you with the BB guns. Maybe Julius could, though. What you say, old man? Feel like showing her what you do for fun out at the farmhouse? I'd rather shoot myself, kid. We'll wear him down before the end of the week, I bet. If you were stuck on a desert island and could only eat one food forever, what would it be? Oh man, is glass a viable answer so I could get off the island faster? Anything would be better than getting stuck somewhere alone doing the same thing forever and ever. Okay, chat. Should we tell Avery the truth about last night or should we head out? I don't think that we should tell Avery what happened, just, because I don't want to get got. But that's just me. I'm very paranoid, chat. I'm very paranoid. Belgian says don't fall for the honeypot. Which is pretty sound advice, actually. Oh, my hair is falling out of my hair tie. Give me a sec. Accidentally pulled out some of my hair. Fuck. Straight back hair. Oh gosh. There we go. Whoop. Okay. Sorry, I had to tie my hair back again. Let's go ahead and head out. Alright. I should probably head out. Totally get that. My shift's about to start anyway, so perfect timing. Hey, look, I know you don't want to get into last night, and I respect that. But I want to help if I can. Diner's where everyone comes to gossip, so I hear a lot about what goes on here. I'll let you know if I hear anything strange or unusual. Avery slips out of the booth, giving a friendly half wave before disappearing into the back. You leave the diner, ready to continue your day. Let's go to the library. You enter the former town hall. Oh, hey, there's where they are in the corner. Okay. What once must have been a stately foyer has since been converted into rows of shelves. Meeting rooms and offices long ago gave way to assorted reference collections and reading areas. Oh, hey! Shush Stella and point at all the books before heading over her table. That's what I think we should do. You quietly shush Stella before heading over to her table. This is a library. Fancy seeing you here. We're trying to research the creatures we ran into last night if you want to join.
Welcome back. Did you send my regards to that foul feline?
Wink at Gretchen and give a subtle thumbs up. Or, don't worry, Gretchen, I told Frou Frou all about our little adventure last night. Oh my god. Look at her fucking face, though. This fucking dog. Oh my god, no. I gotta post this. Give me 2 seconds, chat. Give me 2 seconds. I gotta post this. This fucking dog. Okay, I just posted it on Twitter. I had to. Her fucking face. Her fucking face, chat. It's so good. It's so good. Okay. Wink and give a subtle thumbs up.
Wonderful. I hope she stews on that for a long, long time.
Morning, Tempest. You look tired.
My goodness, whatever happened to common decency? Can't go round telling someone they look unwell. You look marvelous.
Snitch on Miles? Should we snitch on Miles, chat? I'll sleep when I'm dead. Should we snitch on Miles? I think we should snitch on Miles. I think it would be funny. I feel like it would be very funny if we snitched on Miles. What do we think, chat? Belgian, should we snitch on Miles? Snitch on him to his sister? Belgian says sure. Listen, he's not my brother. He's not my fucking brother.
Oh, before I forget, I met your brother, Miles. He made me take chips without paying for them.
You can't just snitch on someone like that.
I asked him to cover the store for one day, and he can't even bother to do that.
Typical. I'm paying him, you know. It's no wonder he's chronically unemployed. Anyway, I guess we should get started. Hey there, strangers. And literal stranger. Offer him the boiled peanuts! We must! You extend your bag of peanuts to the librarian in a gesture of friendship and good faith. I don't know what to say. Is this gift? I'm allergic to peanuts. Not seriously allergic, but they give me a rash. Hey, Oscar. You know, Tabby's cousin. Oh, I should have known you were Scarlet. You look so much like Vivian. Not that I knew her very well. I was still a little kid when she left. That Scarlet resemblance is, strong. I'm Oscar Gutierrez, chief librarian and only librarian. Oscar's amazing. He practically built this library from scratch. Yeah, I'm a little jealous of what the kids around here get to grow up with. They don't know how good they have it. Back when I was in elementary school, all the library had was a couple shelves of boring books donated by old people. Y'all are too kind, but speaking of kids, have either of you seen Rosalina around town? I don't want to be a helicopter dad, but she hadn't been answering my texts, and I wanted to make sure she isn't getting into trouble out there. You know the crowd she hangs around with. They're good kids at heart. I'm sure they're just up at the old Maxwell place doing teen stuff. I went up there plenty of times in my day, but I'll be sure to keep my eyes peeled. What's the old Maxwell place? This is a great old abandoned spot, and it's practically a magnet for young people. Even honor students aren't free from its call. I can't believe I used to be so reckless. The floors there were like Swiss cheese. I should really have a talk with Rosalina when she gets home. Kids are smarter than you think, or I don't like the thought of teens getting up to mischief with all those ditchlings in the woods. Chat Belgian is not paying attention to me. Should I trick him? Should I, start crying for no reason? What should we do, chat? Or should I throw something at him? I can always throw something at him. I have a bunch of, little wax tablet thingies for sealing wax that I can just, start chucking at him. Not gonna make a mess or anything, so. And again, he's playing Helldivers. Should I? Should I? Should I be mean or nice to this boy? Vote now on your phones, chat. Otherwise, I'm going to start throwing shit. Excuse me. I'm going to be nice to this boy. Belgian, choice time. Should we be like, kids are smarter than you think? Or should we be like, I don't like the thought of teens getting up to mischief with all those ditchlings in the woods? I mean, everybody at the table knows about the ditchlings except for Oscar. Fair enough. Although I'm more concerned about him knowing about Duke dying. Yeah, we'll go with street smart. Kids are smarter than you think. She can take care of herself. You might not want to let her run off like that anymore, though. It's not as safe as it usually is around here. That so? Kanika's right. There's some weird stuff going on out in the woods. It's actually why we came in today. Have you ever heard of creatures called ditchlings? They apparently show up around places on the brink of disaster, and they kind of look like if the Pillsbury Doughboy was a creepypasta. Kanika's mom told us about him last night after seeing some footage we got in the woods. Ditchlings? Don't ring a bell. Dang, worth a shot. Okay, if you were, like, say, trying to predict a horrible disaster that might befall our town, where would you start looking? Well, they say history repeats itself, so I'd probably try and figure out what sort of disasters this region typically falls prey to. Should I be worried about something? I don't know yet. I'll be right back. Gonna go nab some more books. Behave while I'm gone, Gretchen. Aw, you don't gotta worry about her, Stella. You're such a good dog, aren't you, Gretchen? Here, have a biscuit, old gal.
Well, ain't you the sweetest thing on two legs?
Gretchen inhales the soft biscuit, drool leaking from her toothless mouth as she swallows it whole. This fucking dog. This fucking dog. Oh my god. I had to take a screenshot of that. That was wonderful. This fucking dog. Oh god, she's so great. She's fantastic. Love this dog. I'm pretty sure Stella's barking up the wrong tree, Oscar. I don't think you gotta worry about any horrible calamity befalling the town. But she's right about the weird stuff. There's definitely something unusual going on out in those woods. Whatever's out there in the woods has been brutalizing the local wildlife. I don't think it's safe. I'm gonna try calling Rosalina again. I'm sure she's fine, really. Rosalina's a smart kid and she knows better than go around getting into trouble. And we'll make sure to keep our eyes peeled. If you see a 13-year-old girl with a black braid and glasses, would you let her know her dad's worried about her? Oscar anxiously wanders off, phone in hand. Got him! Just grabbed a whole mess of local history books. Stella sets a massive pile of books on the table and pulls up a chair. You know what? I'm starting to get to the point where my brain is fried, chat. So I think that we need to save. I think it is a good time to save. And I am going to go back to the main menu. Yes. Okay, chat. I want to thank you guys for showing up. I am extremely tired. So I am going to be heading out. I will have the schedule up tomorrow for the Discord people and on social media on Sunday. I don't know what we're going to be streaming on Friday yet, so I've got that kind of a TB determined kind of thing. Mostly because Belgian's going to be going to some kind of maker thing in Manchester, and so he won't be here, and I will be alone with the poor tiny terror. So I don't know what Friday is going to look like yet. So I am going to be heading out, and hopefully we will be able to stream something for 3 days next week, if not 4. I love you guys whether you're old here. I want to thank you guys for showing up. I very much appreciate it. I am going to be heading out.